Back to part 3 of the class guides. Now, let's just quickly do this as fast as possible. We'll start with the humans. Humans are versatile, so they can move quick. Bonus reputations gains, so if you're going to try going for mounts that you need reputation to get, yes, play a human because they get bonus. Can break out of movement apparent effects. They have a trinket at level 1. And usually you can get about 2 trinkets. This is a third one for free. Um, Humans are good with every class. So whatever class you want to play with a human, you can because they're actually good with all of them. Dwarf. Let's move on to dwarfs. Can take stone form, so basically good for melee because they can turn into rock, into like a rock form, which they take less damage and deal more damage. Increase movement. Increase effects of critical strikes. That's good for melee, so you do lots more damage. Resistant to frost damage. That means good for fighting mages. And additional archaeology fragments. So if you're going to take archaeology as a profession to get some cool dinosaur mounts, then yes, you can play a dwarf. Now, for a dwarf, I'd recommend playing a melee class, even a rogue, even though dwarf rogues are crap. Now, what do you think about dwarfs, Julianne?
Oh, sorry. I was looking at something. Sorry. What about what?
Dwarfs.
What?
Dwarfs.
What?
Never mind, let's move on.
I think they're pretty cool considering how I don't know how to spell the names. Spell the thingy, maybe I know what they are.
Dwarf, the tiny guys with
Oh,
beards.
dwarves! Sorry, I'm kind of deaf. Dwarves are tiny.
Yeah, yeah. She hasn't played, so I guess that's all a beginner can think about dwarfs. They're tiny. Now let's move on. Now let's talk about the night elves. They can fade into the shadows, so I guess good for playing a rogue or any other class. That means you can basically go stealth. Um, Difficult to hit. So if you're gonna be a melee, that means you're gonna be dodging a lot more attacks than usual. Wisp form while dead, so you can move fast. So usually when you die, you turn into a ghost of yourself, and you have to run back to your body. These guys, when they die, they turn into this wisp, which is like a ball of, I don't know. It's like ghost. It's like a ghost ball, and you can actually fly. So if you're trying to hunt rare things in midair, and you die in midair, yeah, you can spawn midair, which I don't recommend doing, but yeah. Resistant to nature damage, which is good for fighting druids and shamans, and faster moving while stealth, good for rogues. Basically, they're good as melees. That's what I can say. Gnomes. They can escape slow effects. So if you shoot an arrow as a hunter, a concussive shot that slows down the enemy, they can go like nope, and then they can speed up again. Um, Increased resource pool. I don't know what that does. Tell me guys in the comments. Resistant to arcane damage, which is good for fighting mages. Engineering increase. So if you're gonna do the profession of engineering to build electronic stuff, probably you'll do it a lot better as a gnome, and attacks increased faster. Gnomes are good in both ways as they have a resource pool. I think that means you can get more mana. So I guess playing a caster is really good, and also movement apparent effects for melee. So they're good for everything. And Draenei, the Russian space goats. Wait, why doesn't he have tentacles? He looks so weird. Oh, there. Looks normal now. Jewel crafting increased. So if you're going to try to get a Jewel Panther, try to get it with a Draenei as it's a bit faster. May heal themselves and teammates over time. Basically trying to say you can try a caster because they'll be better casters. Increase agility, intelligence, and strength. That's good for everything except the hunter. Don't play a hunter as a Draenei. Resistant to shadow damage. That means good for fighting warlocks and priests, and I think a bit of rogue spells also have some shadow damage in them. Now the Worgens, the werewolves. They can turn into human form and wolf form on the spot. I think there is a cooldown to it though, but you can do that. You can look like a human and a werewolf at the same. You can swap into each form. Can periodically move faster. That's good for every class because everyone wants to move fast. critical chance increased, so doing more damage. So basically good as a melee, resistant to nature damage and shadow damage, which is good for fighting druids, shamans, monks. You get the idea. Increased skinning and speed increase, so they're basically good rogues. And that's all I can say about the Alliance. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and tell me what to do more things in World of Warcraft. I can do PvP, questing guides, whatever you guys want. Just tell me what to do in the comments. Thank you guys for watching. Hit a like, subscribe, and peace. Say bye.
And sorry for not talking as much. Bye.